Hey guys, Brad here again. Thank you for joining me for another Wednesday boot camp class. We're going to get going here in a second. So the way today is going to work is we have got 3 different rounds of exercises. Within each of those rounds are 4 exercises. We'll go through all of them 4 times. And today we're going to go back to kind of an old way of doing things where we're going to do all of them for 30 seconds. We're not going to be counting reps today. So to get started, let's stretch out a little bit. I'm going to come down, touch my toes, hold it for just a quick second, and then come back up. And just reset with each one of these where I'm going down, trying to get a little bit further each time. Not going to sit and hold it forever. Just going to go down, touch, come back up. Oh, we'll get one more. Do the same thing with our quads. Now, no weight needed for today. I wanted to do one of these that anybody can do, no excuses. I'll go over some modifications for some of these exercises, but again, you don't need any added weight, no equipment needed. One more on each side. Good, let's lunge it out to each side. Just working back and forth. Good, let's get some trunk twists. Got a little bit of everything today. A little bit of abs, a little bit of lower body, a little bit of upper body, a little bit of cardio. Good. Do some arm swings. Now the first round of these 4 that we go through, if you haven't done any of these boot camp classes recently, it'll be a little bit slower because I'll go over some form stuff and some modifications. We'll switch directions here. So you'll have we'll have a little bit more time in between exercises while I talk a little bit. But then after that, we'll go through the subsequent rounds a little bit faster. We're going to swing them outside to side. Good. We'll finish with some neck rolls. Sides. Good. All right, so our first round of 4 exercises includes sumo squats, penguins, reverse lunges, and crunches. We're going to start with the sumo squat. For those of you that haven't done it before, that is a wide stance squat with an exaggerated angle of our feet. So our toes are going to be pointed out a little bit farther than they usually are. We're going to make sure that the knees track out and away, come all the way down to where our upper leg is parallel to the floor. If you can't get that low, that's fine, but work on getting there. If you want to modify this to make it a little bit harder, you can go deeper, or if you do have weights laying around, you can grab them and hold them. If you want to make it a little bit easier, just like I said, come up higher in the squat, but really try to work yourself lower as you go. So we've got 30 seconds, and we're going to start now. If you're like me, maybe a little tight, it'll you can work on getting that depth as you go. Don't care what you do with your arms. For a sumo squat, I'll usually keep them extended down here in the front, whereas maybe up here a little bit more with a normal squat. Good. All right, penguins, we're going to go bent over. Back is flat, knees are slightly bent, arms are behind us, and we're just flapping them like wings. 30 seconds, go. You should feel this in your triceps, a little bit in the back, a little bit in the rear delts. Gotta give a shout out to Katie Rowe. I'm sure some of you guys take her classes too here online. She introduced me to this. It is a great upper body move for when you don't have any weight. Five seconds. Good. All right, reverse lunge. We're just going to step back with one leg, step forward with the other. We'll step forward and then step back with the other. So we're going to alternate. We're looking for 90 degrees at hips and knees. Ready? Go. Now, if you want to get something to balance with, you're welcome to do that and just work on one side and then kind of switch to the other side. Try to get that knee close to the ground, but not touching. Got one more. Good. Last one is a crunch. Don't care where your hands go, but knees are bent, feet are flat. I'm going to keep my hands across my chest, and all we're going to do is come up high enough, our shoulder blades come up off the ground. Go. And since we're going for time instead of reps here, really focus on good repetitions. A little over halfway. Five seconds. Done. Very nice. All right, bring it up. We're going to go through the whole thing 3 more times, a little bit faster. I'm going to talk a little bit less. Sumo squat. Go. Still sit your hips back with the sumo squat, but you're not going to be sitting back as far as you would with a traditional squat. About 5 seconds. Get one more. Done. All right, we got our penguins. 30 seconds. Go. Halfway. About 5 seconds. Done. All right, reverse lunge, 30 seconds. Go. Again, don't let that knee bang into the ground. Get as close as you can to touching, but don't let it touch. About 10 seconds. One more. Good. Take it down, and we got crunches. Ready? Go. I'm going to go behind my head on this one. About halfway. Two, one, good. Back up. And we're going to sumo. 30 seconds. Go. Remember, keep those knees angled out. Don't let them cave in like that. Push them out. 10 seconds. Good. Penguins, 30 seconds. Go. Remember, we're just looking for little flaps here. Nothing big, just little. Halfway. And time. All right, we got our reverse lunges. Go. Ten seconds. One more. Good. Take it down, and we're going to crunch. Go. They should be burning. 10 seconds. Remember, use those abs to lift yourself up. Don't just throw your hands and head up. Done. Bring it up, and we got our last cycle of this round. Ready? Go. It's really nice not having to count reps. I did miss that. The challenge is just remembering what time I need to keep an eye out for. 5 seconds. 2, 1. I'm going to get one more. Good. Bend it over for penguins. Ready, go. About halfway, a little over halfway. Good. Take it down. You got your last round of crunches. 30 seconds. Go. Five seconds. Good. There you go. Round one's down. Our second round is going to be Supermans. We're going to do the up-down version of those, not the holds. We're going to do inchworms, we're going to do reverse crunches, and we're going to do good mornings. So, for the Supermans, start laying on your stomach, arms and legs outstretched. We're just going to bring them, our arms and legs up off the ground and back down for 30 seconds. If you want to modify these a little bit easier, you can do just the arms or just the legs. If you want to make them a little more difficult, you can do a full hold for 30 seconds if you'd like. Whatever works best for you. So, 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Up, down, up, down. If you want to take it up and hold it for a second before going down, whatever you want to do. A little over halfway. Five seconds. Good. All right, for the inchworm, we're going to start at the back side of our mat, if you have a mat. Walk it out to a plank, walk it back to a standing position. If this one's too difficult, you can go from your knees instead of doing it from your feet, or you can just not go all the way out to a plank. Just come down, take your hands out, walk a little bit farther, and then come back. 30 seconds, go. So my hands are down in front of my feet. I'm going to walk them out to a plank. Bring it back. Nice tight core the whole way through. One more. Good. All right, back down on the ground. We're going to do reverse crunch. So again, same position we were in for our normal crunch. Hands can go by your sides, behind your head, under your backside, whatever you prefer. We're going to keep the knees bent, roll the hips up off the ground, and relax them back down. You can let your feet touch between reps if you want, or you can keep them up. It doesn't matter. 30 seconds. Go. It's important to remember here that we're not just throwing our legs straight back. Okay? Lift yourself up using the low abs and get those hips up off the ground. A little over halfway. About 5 seconds. Good. Bring it up for a good morning. I'm going to go hands across my chest. You can go behind your head. This is a little more difficult. Knees are slightly bent. Hips drop back. We're going to come down, get a little stretch in the low back, and then bring it back up. Okay? This would be the easier version. A little more difficult to be behind the head. I'll do across my chest for the first round. 30 seconds. Go. Remember, neck and head stay in line with the spine. So don't crane your head up this way, trying to look up at the wall. As you bend at the waist, your head's going to naturally start looking towards the ground. That is fine. That's what we want. Should feel a little stretch in the hamstrings, a little bit in the low back, a little bit in the glutes. It's all good. About 5 seconds. One more. Good. Back down to the mat. We got Supermans. All right, we're going to pick it up a little bit here. Ready, go. About 5 seconds. Good. Bring it back up for an inchworm. Ready, go. About halfway. Good. All right, take it back down to the mat for our reverse crunches. 30 seconds. Go. Five seconds. Good. Bring it up and we're going to good morning. I'm going to go hands behind my head. Go. Almost there. And one more. Good. All right, take it back down. We're going to Superman. We are now in our third cycle here. 30 seconds. Go. A little over halfway. One more. Good. Bring it on up for an inchworm. Go. Remember, these stay under control. One more. Good. Take it back down. We're going to reverse crunch. 30 seconds. Go. Ten seconds. One more. Good. Bring it up. We're going to good morning. Ready to go? Ten seconds. One more. Good. Last cycle. Take it down. We're going to Superman. 30 seconds. Go. I'm going to try to hold this one. About halfway. One of these days, I'm going to go in there and figure out what's making that sound. Two, one, good. The answer is probably something expensive, and I shouldn't touch it. All right, inchworms, go. One more. Good. Down to the ground, we're going to reverse crunch now. Halfway. Good, bring it up, we're gonna good morning. Last little exercise in this round. Go. Little over halfway. Five seconds. Let me get one more. Good. Round number 2 is down. Take a break, grab something to drink if you need to. Our last round here is going to be 4 exercises, standing elbow to knee. We're going to do some calf raises, we're going to do some planks, and we're going to finish with a run on each cycle. So, with the standing elbow to knee, we're going to go hands by the head. You can put them interlocked fingers behind your head. You can just have fingertips, whatever you want to do. But we're going to bring our knees up and across our body and take the opposing elbow down to meet the knee. It doesn't have to actually touch. We're just looking to engage the core in that twisting motion, okay? It's a pretty low impact exercise, but if you want to make it even less so, you can just do a march, or you can just do hands behind the head and go elbows to hips if you want to, okay? So we got 30 seconds. Ready? Go. And I'm not going through these super fast. I like big, powerful twists and making sure that we're keeping our balance. Any of you guys who have watched any of my other videos know how poor my balance is. You got about 10 seconds. 5. Good. All right, calf raises. I'm just going to do feet going forward. If you want to turn them in any specific direction, you're welcome to. But all we're doing here is just coming up on the balls of our feet and going back down. These I do like to do a little bit more for speed. But it's up to you. If you want to bring them up and hold them for a second, you're welcome to. 30 seconds. Go. Halfway. They should be burning right about now for you. Almost there. Good. Plank you can do from your hands or your elbows. I'm going to go elbows. But whatever point is touching the ground, remember they're close to directly below the shoulder. I actually go a little bit farther out in front of me. It's a little harder on my abs and a little easier on my shoulders. So I'm not a huge stickler about being straight underneath of you. But if you want to go by the book, keeping them straight down in front of you is what you want to do. If it's too hard to do from your feet, you can do them from your knees if you'd like. I would encourage you to try them starting from your feet, and then if you have to drop down, you can. So, 30 seconds, go. Remember the back stays flat. Keep that head in line with the spine. About 5 seconds. Good. All right, now we're just going to jog. If you don't want to jog, you can march. Whatever you want to do. 30 seconds, go. Remember, if you're doing the jog, you want to use the arms too. Don't just stand there and just kick your knees. Use the arms, that'll help you get the knees a little bit higher and kick up the intensity a little bit. If you want to actually run around your living room or wherever it is that you're viewing this, you're welcome to. Almost done. Good. All right, we're going to go standing elbow to knee again. Ready? Go. Remember, from here on out, we're going to go through these exercises a little bit faster. 10 seconds. A little less than 10. One more. Good. All right, calf raises. Go. Halfway. Doesn't take long for them to start burning. 5 seconds. Good. All right, take it down. We're going to plank. Up. Halfway. Good. All right, bring it up. We got to run. Go. About halfway. Good. All right, standing elbow to knee. Go. Ten seconds. Good. All right, calf raises. Ready? Go. They start to burn earlier every round. Halfway. Good. Take it down, we're going to plank. Go. About 10 seconds. Good. And we got to run. Go. Halfway. Five seconds. to knees. Go. Ten seconds. Good. Straight into our calf raises. Go. Good. Take it down for a plank. 30 seconds. Go. Five seconds. Good. Bring it up, and we're gonna run. Go. Last 30 seconds of the workout today. Ten seconds. Good. You made it. We did it. So quick. A lot of action in there. Again, no weights. So hopefully you can do this anytime, anywhere. My name is Brad. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you're watching this video. Likes, comments, subscribes. We love them. We really appreciate them. They make our life great. But if you want to reach out to us personally, you can do so at virtualwellness@tryhealth.com. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day or night. Bye.